That's fine. Welcome back. I'm back. Oh man, I have been feeling the call of winter hibernation all day today. I'm just so worn out. Gonna get this done though. sound like a bad thing, but this is kind of an obligation. I'm a long-term project, so sometimes I just have to power through and do it even if I'm not feeling like. So I'll get to rest Wednesday night. Mic too low, music too loud. Oh yeah, it's weird. Something else must have happened to bump the microphone again. Because I don't change anything on OBS. But every once in a while, the microphone decides, oh, let's change the volume level, just for the hell of it. So yeah, basically I was saying that I've just been feeling tired and worn out all day today, but I'm gonna keep going. It's a project that I want to accomplish, and even though I'd probably, you know, prefer to just nap the rest of the night covered in cats, we're gonna power through this. Oh no, no other symptoms. I'm not sniffly or anything like that. I'm just tired. I did get woken up a little early this morning. For some reason, my watch didn't get the memo about daylight savings time, so it's actually been going off an hour early recently. So that's been kind of irritating. But, yeah. No other symptoms, just... It feels like the kind of thing where, you know, the weather is coming down, or the weather is chilling, and all I want to do is just curl up in a nice warm blanket with a couple of cats and do nothing for the next 6 months. So, oh, you go ahead and make dinner. Enjoy. I'm gonna get started. I was kind of surprised how quickly last night went. But I did enjoy playing DOS Nerd, if you're still about. I did actually play Inscription for your first trophy request. And that was pretty fun. I'm not very good at tactical card games, but I enjoyed it. Okay, let's get inside the game. Take a look at Star Wars Battlefront. No, not that one, this one. In a galaxy far, far away, in the 4th year of the 3rd millennium, citizens of Earth will be called upon to participate in some of the greatest battles of all time. Legends will be born, and the fate of the planets will be sealed in Star Wars Battlefront.
The Star Wars universe has continually been one of the most vivid and exciting environments for players and game designers alike. This fall, LucasArts and Pandemic Studios emerged from hyperspace to present
congrats.
Star Wars Battlefront, one of the most epic and highly anticipated Star Wars-based games ever created.
Fatal Frame? Yeah, it really did
Totally different type of Star Wars game.
have that feel. It's one of those games that felt like it would have been at home on the Dreamcast.
Really, at the core of what this game is recreating the great battles.
Any battle you've seen from any Star Wars movie,
Like, Dreamcast core is such a,
watched the movies for such a
like,
long time, now you get
subgenre of game feel.
Star Wars Battlefront combines the best of first-person and third-person action games because you can play from both perspectives. In addition, gamers can choose from several modes of play: single player, the innovative multiplayer Galactic Conquest mode, and even online.
In Galactic Conquest, what you do is you take on the role of one team or one side, for example, the Rebels, and you're trying to take over the whole galaxy. And you move from planet to planet.
One part you might be a Wookiee, and then the next part you might be a droid, and the next part you might be a stormtrooper. So you have just this huge volume of material to really build your own non-linear story. This is introducing a whole new kind of gameplay for Star Wars gamers with multiplayer combat.
It's kind of weird when you take a look at something like this and you're like, yeah, so... But this really was one of the first games to do something like this.
And what makes it a blast is it gives you the ability to play your buddies,
Especially on
in
consoles.
these huge epic battles.
You'll log on and you'll see a list of servers that are out there. You can also start your own server.
If you want to play the Battle of Hoth, it's one way to play it single player, but it's a whole new experience when you play it with your friends.
I think you're going to have a huge online community that's going to be building around this game.
Gamers who don't want to go the multiplayer route can select single-player skirmish mode.
We also have a very robust single-player mode. It's very pick up and play.
Campaign mode actually sets you up in a historical context of the Star Wars films, where you can now fight, starting with the prequels, and fight your way through the Battle of Geonosis, and then end up all the way to the Battle of Endor.
That's called a historical campaign, and I think that's probably going to be the #1 way people...
I
play
don't
this
think
game.
these servers are even up anymore.
One thing that's sure to excite fans and players alike is that Battlefront will be the very first Star Wars game to feature playable worlds
Oh, fair
from all
enough.
6 chapters of
I
the
don't.
Star Wars saga,
Well, if this
including a
version
never-before-seen
supports
planet
NetPlay,
from Star Wars
that
Episode
might
3.
be
Just
possible
classic
on
figures,
like
not
the
just
Xbox version.
But it's literally everything.
It covers the totality of the Star Wars experience.
There weren't too many games on the PS2 that had,
Planets from all
you
6
know,
Star Wars movies, including Episode
LAN play.
Those familiar with the iconic vehicles and weaponry in the Star Wars universe will marvel at the
I do
game's
have some
inclusion
fond
an
memories
armada
of
Imperial badass TIE fighters and speeder bikes, as well as the workhorses of the Rebel Alliance.
an Xbox LAN party back in the day where we were all playing Halo till all hours of the night.
Y-Wing,
That was pretty
TIE
fun.
Fighter, TIE Bomber. We'll have the AT-AT, AT-ST, speeder bike. So those are some of the classic vehicles. From the new movies, we'll have the Republic gunship, some of the battle tanks like the AAT.
Battlefront players will be able to take on the role of up to 4 different character types among the Star Wars galaxy's 4 largest factions: Rebel Alliance, Clone Army, Imperial Army, and Droid Army.
In addition to those 4 basic classes for each side, there are 2 special classes. For the Imperials,
I actually didn't try Moxie until like just before I started doing the whole
for the battle
soda
droids, for
taste
example,
test
there is
thing.
the Destroyer droid or Droideka. He's a very interesting unit. I think that's something that we can only get
That was one of the
in
ones that
Star Wars
inspired it.
One of the things that makes Rebels special are Wookiees.
It's good stuff.
Wookiees, everyone loves.
I actually still have a
Characters
couple of
you
bottles
play
of
as a Wookiee. You play as a Wookiee or a special ability
Sprecher
ability,
Strawberry in the fridge.
to repair
But
vehicles
like
that are in the field.
shortly after I bought those, I started
With infinite open-ended outcomes
like
and the gamer's ability to always find a battle in progress online, the creative
I
team
can't
behind the
really
game has made replayability an
call it
integral
much of
factor in the
anything
game's
other
design
than
and
calorie
appeal.
counting. And like
This game
one
is just
bottle
jam-packed
of
with
that
ability
is
because there's
300
no set
calories.
outcome. You know, the way you play the game
It's thick
determines
soda.
how the game is going to end.
It's good, but like
You can play every campaign as a rebel and then go back and play as an Imperial.
And then in multiplayer, of course, I mean, that's where replayability really comes in.
that would basically either be
Months and months and months on end.
that would basically be like I'd have a fried egg sandwich with one egg
With Episode 3, the highly
and
anticipated
one of
final
those
chapter in the Star Wars
sodas,
saga just around the
and
corner,
that would
Star
be a
Wars
meal.
Battlefront is sure to give gamers and fans alike the ultimate Star Wars experience.
We've all
It's been
watched
working well
and
for me,
seen
though.
battles for a long time, but now it gives you a chance to kind of live. the
I've been
battle
averaging
the
about
There is a full
I've been averaging about a pound down per week, despite participating in a McRib eating contest online. I just work that into it. Alright, next up, Hot Shots Golf 4! Meet some of the voices behind the colorful characters as the HSG franchise continues to rule the links. It's like one of the few sports game franchises that I've actually
No need for plat
thoroughly
makers in this
enjoyed.
course. While you're at it, toss out etiquette too. Irreverent and unconventional players only.
Played the
please.
hell out of it on PSP.
Hot Shots Golf 4 is ready to tee off. It's already out in Japan, where it's a whopping success.
I like your game.
The game went through an extensive localization process to prime it for the American audience.
The first thing that we had to do was figure out which characters from the Japanese game that we could change to match the American market. Because some of the characters we felt were too Japanese, and we wanted to make it so that everybody could relate to the characters and make them more American.
Woo! I want me a record deal. Now!
Some of the Japanese characters were left unchanged, like the samurai, because that's an Asian character that's familiar to Americans. But others didn't cross the Pacific as easily. For those, the American team used the original model from the Japanese version and just changed the look.
Basically, the motions of the characters had to be the same. We couldn't create new motions, and so given those limitations, we could only change the look of the character.
One of the examples were this female character.
What's
that
the
looked
frog
like
doing in there?
A fantasy game character in the Japanese version, but it didn't really work here in the US. So we took that character and kind of modified her into that typical girl you see in the big movement of the import car scene right now.
The final product is a motley crew indeed.
There's a mix of returning characters. There's a mix of original Japanese characters. We also have original US characters that were designed to fit the American market.
One of the decisions that was made on this was to not actually just translate the Japanese. In fact, we didn't translate the Japanese at all because we felt that even if you did, the cultural differences would be so great that would need such a rewrite. So we really just started from scratch and sort of wrote a new script.
I win, you lose.
The director of the Japanese release was pleasantly surprised with the American twists.
The Americanized scripts sound kind of crazy to a Japanese ear, but I understand how they may work for an American audience.
The cast of misfits that you'll find in the US version were brought to life by some very talented voices.
T-Bone's just your typical brother, doing his thing out there in the hard knock life.
One of the roles was Emma, who's
Of course Tara
little
Strong
kind of
was in
bratty
there.
girl from Paris, and she doesn't like it when she doesn't play very well.
When you try to place the voice differently in your chest or your head, you know, like
Can my
Japanese
guest?
go, "You're an underdog. You must follow the path to the hole."
You have no zen.
A lot of the times, we take the actual footage and play it, and the actor will perform to the footage. And that right there gives the actors a lot of idea what is going on screen. And if their character's jumping in the air, gives them an
Kim, my
idea that
guest
there's
was
gonna be a
Subaru
lot
and
of
Dot
energy
Hack
in
Sign,
that
Mei Ling, and Metal
So
Gear
you really
Solid.
have to imagine that you're actually going through every scenario and picture everything that you're experiencing so that the person watching it really feels like it's not just, you know, a drawing, it's an actual character.
One of my favorite things about voiceover is that you get to play so many different people. You know, when I was doing on camera, it was always kind of like the girl next door or the girlfriend, or, you know, it was kind of limiting in a way, you know, and whereas voiceover, you get to play, you know, little boys, old women, you know, women from, you know, Morocco, or it's just all, the sky's the limit.
Each of these voice actors will bring multiple characters to life. From a single set of vocal cords, they'll produce several distinct sounding voices.
I can't do a triple Lutz, but I can do 10 different voices in a session.
Magnitude of the number of characters and the courses in the game is huge compared to the previous ones. It's just a big game with a lot of depth.
Oh, jeez.
And a lot of attitude.
Yeah, she's just been around, like, everywhere. I'm pretty sure she was the voice of,
Plus, a miniature golf option thrown in.
wasn't she the voice of Riku in Final Fantasy X?
The game kind of fools you in a way because the characters had that cartoony look, but if you pay attention to the environments and the course graphics, it is outstanding. It's probably one of the best looking golf games out there.
And Hot Shots Golf 4 delivers the component that you've been waiting for.
A lot of people who are big fans of this game and they want to show how good they are at this game. Finally, you'll be able to play head-to-head against each other over the internet.
We just thought, you know, golf's a fun game, but it can be a little dry at times, but if you have some crazy
Harley
characters,
Quinn,
I think it's gonna make it a little more fun.
Powerpuff
During boring
Girls,
phone calls, my hand will start picking up the controller.
My
and
Little
start playing.
Pony. Yeah,
That's how
she's
addictive
just
this
been
game
in
is.
pretty much every damn thing that involves voice acting.
You've been warned. Play at your own risk.
All right, next up, Metal Gear Solid 3. Hideo Kojima talks about his latest and greatest stealth action game. Yep, she was Riku in Final Fantasy
Back when
X.
the Metal Gear Solid 2 trailer was shown at E3 in 2000, there was a standing ovation. Now it's time for the next generation, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Just playing the game for the first 5 minutes,
What a
you'll notice
thrill.
that Metal Gear Solid 3 is totally different from the previous ones. First of all, the setting will be the jungle. It'll be caves, it'll be the mountains, different settings. And the time setting will be the 1960s, when espionage was the big thing, when spies were spies. And doing all this spying
When
in the
men
jungle,
were real
I guess
men,
what you'll see
women
the
were
most is trying to
real
hide
women,
yourself from the
and
enemy,
small
and the
furry
enemy
creatures
trying to
from
find
Alpha
you.
Centauri
This
were
element of
real
espionage
small
will be
furry
so much
creatures from
stronger
Alpha
than any
Centauri.
previous Metal Gear Solid. In the previous Metal Gear Solid games, the only enemies were human. But as Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3, you actually have to survive in this natural environment first, before you get to the human enemies. For example, if you're in the mountains when you're climbing up a slope, your stamina is going to be affected. You're going to be tired more easily. And you'll also be affected by the weather and temperature.
You know,
Like if it's
I've
cold,
rarely
you might
heard
start losing
anyone
your
talk
energy.
about that game in a
Power back
bad
up, you need
way.
to go hunting. Lunch
A lot of
might be an
people really
alligator or
enjoy
a
it.
frog, and of course the title-making snake. But as usual, there's a signature Kojima twist.
You're in the jungle and you'll see animals around. You can actually hunt these animals and eat them for food. But not only can you capture animals to eat, you can also capture them and use them as weapons. For example, you could grab a snake and maybe throw it at an enemy.
So it's snake eating and snake throwing combined to help battle the environment and the enemy. But you better not forget to be stealthy.
If you just stop, look around, hear something from the side, look in that direction, you'll see something. It might be an enemy, and if the enemy sees you, he's going to attack you.
And that's something to be avoided. Fortunately, the MGS crew has you covered in at least 5 different ways. And you get to paint your face.
A really big theme in Metal Gear Solid 3 is camouflage. Depending on where you are, depending on what kind of vegetation there is around you, you'll be changing your gear so that the enemies won't be spotting you as easily. If you don't change your gear, depending on where you are, they're going to find you.
And where they find you will be more natural and realistic than ever before. The environment gives a whole new meaning to Welcome to the Jungle.
Even with the drawing power of PlayStation 2, it was really hard to come up with an entire jungle with a natural environment, something that most video games have avoided. To create such a detailed natural environment, we ended up renewing the graphics engine and the gameplay engine as well. When you actually step into the jungle and when you're standing there, that sense of presence, you really feel like you're in a jungle.
You'll also feel like you're really in the 60s. It's not an Orwellian time machine thing, but you'll be back in the 60s anyway, man.
I love that,
I was
like,
born in the 60s, so it really wasn't that distant of a
stuff like if you
Many
kill
of the guys on my
Ocelot
team are young. They were born in the 70s. And for them, it was really
in
hard for them
Snake
to sort of
Eater,
get a grasp of
instead
what
of
the
game
60s were
over,
like.
it says time
You've read a lot
paradox.
of books and seen all the films from the 60s, and listened to the music, and even studied the fashion of the 60s.
It's the age-old thrill of the chase that makes Snake Eater one of the truly great games of all time.
I probably shouldn't be saying this because it's my own, but the gameplay I think is going to be awesome, especially with the element of trying to be hidden from the enemy. And
No,
the
no,
enemy trying
Kojima,
to
that's
find you.
always the good,
That
a good
element is
thing.
just going to stand out so
When
strongly
a developer
vividly in this game.
makes a game that they enjoy playing,
This game is something you've never experienced
that's a good
before.
thing.
I'm like, can I really release this game with all this tension? You know, it's going to be so exciting and scary in that sense. Maximum level of tension. I really think people should look forward to that.
Okay. Next up, replay. Alright, we've got Siren Kyoyasuda find the grave of the Takeuchi family.
Hi, my name is Saul, and today I'm going to show a cool move for the game Siren. In this cool move, I'm going to show you the location of the grave to the Takeuchi family in the Cutfell Way second mission.
Saw someone named Paul on Twitter earlier today, and for a split second, my brain rendered it as Paul.
Climb down over here. And what you want to do is locate the poker. Just take this path up here.
Yeah, I couldn't find the poker when I was... This was part of the demo we played.
The smoldering fire over here is where that poker's located at.
Oh, okay.
Pick that up. And continue
Poker
way up these
damn near
terraces.
killed her.
Take the stairs up to a locked gate. And you want to use the poker to open up this gate. Just hit it a couple times. Take these stairs down. And one of the Shibito will sight you. Just want to take him out with the poker. Just wait for him to come over.
I mean, that's the best way to do it. Just
and continue down the path. Climb up the ledge right up here.
You'd shoot a man in the back. It's the safest way, isn't it?
And wait for another Shibito to drop down that just sighted me. Continue up the path, take the staircase up to another gate. You're not going to be able to open up this gate yet, so just ignore it. And here's the trick. What you want to do is look for a staircase on the right side down here. And you want to look for these bushes right here. Press the triangle button and select clear brushwood. And this will reveal a hidden path. Go through the hidden path and locate the floodgate. Press the triangle button again, and you want to close the floodgate. It's going to seal off the water to the creek below.
Might be for the best.
This will also unlock another objective for Tomoko Maeda. Exit the hidden path, and what you want to do is you pretty much want to backtrack to where you started at. Just go back up this path and you can go through the gate again. Just take this little side path all the way down. It's just quicker that way. And what you want to do is locate the small little path that leads to the shack. But we're not going to go to the shack. Instead, we're going to look for a little bridge. And what you want to do is turn this way, and now you can drop down to the path below. And take another hidden path here. And you want to locate the staircase right up here, take it to the top, and then you'll reach a little gravesite up here. And all you want to do is just inspect this grave right here. And this will trigger a cutscene, and you will complete the mission. This mission can be a little difficult, so what I recommend is to get familiar with the level. Search everything out, get familiar with all the different places. After that, just do exactly what I just did right there, and you'll find the grave to the Takeuchi family. Good luck and enjoy the game.
I can't really say I enjoyed the game very much, but, you know. Risa Ona defending Mina, or defeating Mina.
Hi, my name is Saul.
I have to get new ones every once in a while.
In this cool move,
They wear out.
I'm going to show you how to defeat Mina and beat the second objective in War 2
I've
for
got
Risa
probably
Onda.
like
Let
3
me show
that
you
I
how it's
could
done.
use right now, but I
From
try
this
to
mission, run
stick
away
to
from
just one in general,
Open
and
up
like
this door and go up the staircase. Once on the second
break
floor,
it in.
you want to duck down here.
I was actually kind of
Mina will not
thinking
chase
of
you.
putting
So what you want to do is sight jack,
blue and
her,
white piping on this hat along one of the seams
and lock that
to
in
make
so you
it
can
kind
see
of
through her
look
eyes.
like
As you can see, she's not going up the staircase. She's losing
lower
interest in
decks science
Risa,
uniform
and she's going to go back down
to
the
go
hallway.
along with the rank pips.
Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to wait for Mina to get all the way at the end of the hallway.
That kind of craft work is not my strong suit,
There's
though.
no need to go any sooner than that, because frequently she'll turn around and look behind to see if you're coming. So you want to wait for her to get all the way at the end of the hallway.
I'll fix something
Yeah,
really
sight
quick.
jack mode when she
that
gets to the end of the hallway.
No one
and
else
you
has
wanna go
probably
back down the
noticed, but it
staircase.
irritates me a little bit. Let's see here.
Don't go all the way down the hallway just yet. You want to open up this closet right here. And you want to locate the umbrella. Pick that up. And go back in the hallway. What you want to do is go all the way down the hallway. And you want to locate a fire extinguisher, which is located right here. Now don't do anything until Mina comes back towards this area. So you want to sight jack to see where she's at. And you can wait for her, or you can just grab her attention to get her over here. Now she's caught on to me. Stand by the fire extinguisher. Press the triangle button and select pull out pin. This will cause a big distraction. And what you want to do is go around this cloud right here and get directly behind her.
There we
Get
go.
out the umbrella and start whacking her. As you can see, she's confused and she doesn't even know where I'm at. She'll go down about 5 or 6 hits, and the great thing is now that she's down, all the Shibitos in this whole level will be defeated also.
I hope
So
you
feel
enjoy
free
your
to
dinner.
Explore the ward too if there's any items you haven't picked up yet. Otherwise, just turn on the flashlight and look for room 101. Open the door, inspect the sheet, and this will conclude this mission. So there you have it. I just showed you everything you need to know in order to complete this mission. Keep in mind though, this mission's all about timing. You want to make sure that you hit that fire extinguisher when Mina's in the area. If you do it too early or too late, she's going to catch on to you, and she will defeat you. Good luck and enjoy the game.
All right. I'm gonna guess that the next one is from Siren also. Nope, it's from The Suffering. How to beat the end bosses.
Hi, I'm Sam Maciel from Format QA, and I'm going to show you how to defeat the final 3 bosses in The Suffering. The first thing you want to do is arm Torque with the flamethrower. It's the best weapon to take out the first boss. Just run onto the dock here.
Oh, that motion blur is terrible.
So unload the flamethrower.
Some motion blur is nice. It adds a feeling of continuity, but some games use it to compensate for
weapon that comes up.
other failings in the engine, and this is
with some dynamite.
This feels like one of those.
And this boss you have to destroy by activating your insanity meter and actually taking Torque out himself. And then revert back to Torque.
That didn't take long. Burnout 3.
Station will appear.
I can't remember any other ones, but I'm looking forward to Burnout 3. Yeah.
And during this cutscene, he'll take out part of the fence there, so you can have access to lower the generator and just dodge his attacks until he jumps down.
Last night was just filled with games that I enjoyed, though. Well, you know, not necessarily playable, but
and just,
you know, there was an interview with Hironobu Sakaguchi about Final Fantasy VII, and there was a Final Fantasy VII demo, and videos about Wild Arms and Saga Frontier. It was pretty great.
and you just keep doing this until he's defeated. And he'll jump down and then reappear on different sides. But basically just dodge his attacks.
Yeah. I'm still feeling a little sluggish, but you know.
So after defeating the final boss,
there have been nights where it's like, I have to just stop because I can't keep my eyes open. I'm just feeling a little lethargic right now. Okay, next up. Maximo versus the Army of Zin. 100% complete, all levels unlock. Memory card download. And that's the only download this month. Okay. Yes and no. I'm not that much older than I was yesterday, and I didn't feel like this yesterday. PlayStation Store, a gamer's paradise. Go inside the only store in the country dedicated exclusively to the world of PlayStation. Wonder if that's still around. It's the season change more than anything. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be pretty snowy.
With the launch of PlayStation titles generating as much buzz as a Hollywood blockbuster,
And it was just chilly today, so I was like, I feel like just, you know,
recently played host to everyone from diehard fans to casual gamers to celebrate such titles as
curling up under a blanket.
SOCOM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs, Jet Li's Rise to Honor, and Final Fantasy XI.
Back in October of last year, we wanted to do something different for our events. We were doing pretty much the same thing over and over again, and a casual conversation in the office, someone said, you know, hey, you should dress up the store like a level in the game. So when we started planning for SOCOM 2, that's basically what we did. We dressed up the store like it was a jungle, and that's where we've been at ever since.
Last February, Jet Li himself stopped by the store to interact with fans and enjoy the launch of Rise to Honor.
When we start looking at the design process, the company that I work with thought dressing up the store like a Chinatown motif.
Oh no, E3 is going to be coming back next year in a physical manner.
So for me personally, the amount of work that went into
I don't know whether that's a good idea or not.
That would be my personal favorite.
This year went pretty well with everything being digital.
With the anticipation for Final Fantasy XI,
But I guess they really want to keep their hold on
midnight
things.
sale was arranged for those eager to be among the first to purchase the game.
We knew that was going to be a big one, and we were real excited about the hard disk drive. So the events that we've had in the past for Final Fantasy have been our most popular. I think for them, be here in the store for 4 hours, play the game, and be able to brag not only that they can buy the game at
E3,
midnight, but to say that they were
G4,
the first people to
F them
play it.
all.
I think that's the biggest draw for the consumer.
For the first time ever, US gamers will be able to enter the world of Vana'diel online by utilizing Sony's exclusive hard disk drive in Final Fantasy XI.
It's probably the greatest thing for the Final Fantasy series is to be able to interact with other people. In that interaction, you find a story of your own instead of a set storyline of characters.
We figured out that we wanted to deck out the store in specific worlds throughout Final Fantasy. We had a lot of people dress up and had a little contest to top.
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought it worked out really well.
Sorry, I just love Pain. The character from FFX2.
The costume
Oh, it's not a bad
gave fans
Terra.
a chance to win exclusive prizes. Everyone had an opinion on which outfit was their favorite.
Yeah, I like Squall. Auron from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
From Final Fantasy VI, definitely. Zeldinch from Final Fantasy VIII. It's basically kind of like my ideal me when I grow up.
Hi everyone, my name is Cheryl and I'm Kane from Final Fantasy X too.
My name is Melanie, and as you all know, I am dressed up as Chocobo. And if you give me
Chocobocolina!
I made the whole thing myself. It's actually my first costume.
That's
that I made.
impressive.
Everybody was so great. I actually didn't expect to win at all.
The PlayStation Store prides itself on being a complete world for gamers, offering players a place to test drive the latest titles. But on this night, the store itself truly came alive.
Yeah, it was chemical release, something out in the woods, some sort of biotoxin or something. Just sketch your reports right now.
Please, number passengers, we're gonna interrogate. Come on.
I'm actually here to check the outbreak. Some scientist in the laboratory decided to tinker and make himself play God. This is what happens. Now they send us to clean up the mess. The thing is, there are still some zombies running around somewhere. You guys had better be careful, all right?
People walk in listening to the music, seeing the gameplay, hopefully tonight seeing the zombies and really getting excited about the game. But that's the fun part, seeing how excited the people get about the game when they come in here.
Is that guy trying to perform an exorcism on the zombie?
In one place, the PlayStation Store gave several gamers the opportunity to sound off about their favorite parts of the series.
Killing zombies. Actually, no, I like the searching around a lot.
The online capability is going to probably, blow everything else out of the water because it's something about cooperative play that just gets me.
One lucky fan even won an authentic Screen Use movie prop from the upcoming Resident Evil motion picture.
I just won this awesome Resident Evil Apocalypse movie.
Oh, that's cool.
They gave me the game, the strategy guide. I'm just too happy.
So if your travels bring you to San Francisco, be sure and stop by the PlayStation Store at the Metreon for a truly interactive experience. And don't forget to check out SOCOM 2 US Navy SEALs, Final Fantasy XI, Jet Li's Rise to Honor, and Resident Evil Outbreak, available now for the PlayStation 2.
Don't worry, I won't make an outbreak for this city. Not yet.
Music video from Cold featuring Psy-Ops. Oh, goody. Something else I'm probably going to have to blank out in the future. Well, here we go.
We are in control. Do not attempt to escape. Defiance will not be tolerated. This is the movement.
I don't know, usually when I do a movement, it's in the bathroom. Oh, that's a little too much, come on. Well, see, the thing though, Infamous, is when it's all online, more people can participate in the same way. And when it's not online, you get like maybe a couple thousand people that get to go to the actual conference, and then everybody else gets secondhand information at best. So that's why I kind of liked, the only online experience, because you know, this is as good as anyone else was getting. At least for this one, if I do have to edit it to get around YouTube content issues, I'm probably only going to have to, like, remove the audio and not necessarily the blur out the video too. We'll see. A lot of the live stuff doesn't get streamed. Plus, there's also, you know, floor events. You know, there's stuff that's just happening on the floor of the conference that, you know, even if it is streamed, it's not the same as actually being there. I've kind of been wanting something to shake up the whole E3 formula for a while. And it looked like that was finally going to be happening with Summer Game Fest, but now I wonder if we're going to have Summer Game Fest and E3 going on at the same time, splitting up the spoils of game release information, which that would be irritating. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of, you know, big crowded events, obviously, but I get that some people do enjoy it. It's just that it's, by its nature, limited to how many people can be there. Oh! We get a Japanese import to play. Cool. Alright. Eat, throw, hook, swim, jump. Nothing. I can't set this as a category on Twitch. Created by Sega WoW. Ah, good. Well, yes. I can read the press start button thing. Oh, this is going to be fun. What the hell? I was hoping I could move the fish. I don't think I've ever seen this game before. Which, I mean, there are probably tons of Japanese-only games that I've no familiarity with. But it's still kind of a rarity when there's a game that I haven't even, like, heard of or seen a screenshot of at some point.
とにかくお主の力を見せてもらうことにしよう。まずはそうじゃな、その辺を泳いでみてくれるか。馬鹿にしているわけではないぞ。お主が泳げることは知っておる。×ボタンを押し続けるだけで前へと泳いでいくはずじゃ。×ボタンを連打すれば早く泳げることも知っておるな。ほらほら、ささっとやってみせてくれんかの。
Wow, there is not much on the web about this, other than, hey, this was on a PlayStation demo disc.
よしよし、もういいじゃろ。泳ぎはすべての基本じゃからな。次は向こうに行ってみようかの。柵をジャンプで越えるんじゃ。水面で左スティックを下に倒して×ボタンを押すんじゃ。行きたい方向を向くのを忘れないようにな。わしは先に行っておるからの、すぐに追いかけるんじゃぞ。
I don't like the thought that I'm understanding less of what's going on than a fish. Okay. No, that doesn't work. All right. Kind of weird. It almost seems like this is like submerged Japanese shrine. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I'm sure the old frog dude told me, or turtle, or whatever he was. Okay, that looks like it's going under where I am, and that I'm supposed to go through here somehow. Oh, can I jump over the... Ah, there we go.
思ったよりすぐに来たの。なかなかやるもんじゃ。さて、お主が生きていくためには誰かを食べなければならん。とはいえ、そう簡単に食べられるわけではないぞ。お主が生きたいのと同じように獲物たちも生きたいのじゃ。まずは L1 ボタンを押して近くのものにロックオンじゃ。L1 ボタンを押したまま×ボタンで泳いで近づいて四角ボタンを押すと食べることができるのじゃ。お、ちょうどお主の好きそうな魚が泳いでおるようじゃ。あれを食べるところを見せてくれんかの。
Just checking, taking a look at something really quick here. Okay. Nom nom.
そうじゃ。うまいもんじゃの。食べるとお腹が膨れる。何気にすることはない。弱肉強食は生きるものの定めじゃ。お腹がすくとすぐに体力が減っていくから注意するんじゃぞ。動かずにじっとしていれば体力が回復するのは知っておるな。まあとにかくお腹と体力には気をつけることじゃ。お、大きな魚が出てきたの。これも食べられるはずじゃ。大きな魚はすぐには飲み込めないんじゃ。四角ボタンで噛みついてから左右にスティックを動かすと獲物が弱ってきて操作ガイドが食べるに。
I mean, this game looks nice enough.
ガイドが食べるに
I'm just absolutely not following any of it because I don't understand Japanese.
のんびりして逃げられてしまうからの。さあ、主にできるか見せてもらおうかの。
Get over here. Too much. Or is it because my stomach is full? Okay, so on there. Come on. Okay, guess that won't work. I mean, there's not much else for me to do. Okay. Maybe that's the right thing. So I can't eat him. I have to beat him up. I thought beat him and eat him was for the Atari. I do. I disagree though. It doesn't strike me as the kind of game that would be interesting to watch. Because a lot of it is just like Tamagotchi style taking care of the fish. Oh, there we go. I had to weaken him first. But I do have the microphone, and I do have Seaman. In fact, I've got it in box.
感謝の念を忘れんようにな。食べられる生き物にはたくさんの種類があるからの。獲物図鑑を全部埋めるのは。
I see what you're getting at. But Monster Rancher was kind of uniquely suited to all of this. I still want to try to do that again at some point. Because it just seems like the perfect kind of deal. Yes, the seamen can be very sassy. Sure. And the reason I was able to, you know, shoot it down so quickly is because I have given it thought.
そうするとだんだん釣り糸が弱っていくからの。ちょっと練習してみるかの。
There we go.
そうじゃそうじゃ。うまいもんじゃの。
Is that your doing, you old bastard?
次じゃ。ちゃんと聞いておるか。実際には引っ張るだけで釣り糸を切るのは難しいんじゃ。そこで役に立つのがお主の尾ひれなんじゃよ。ある程度釣り糸を弱らせてからぐっと引っ張ってみるとこんな感じになる。
Dude, my mouth still hurts from that. Just because I snapped the line doesn't mean that the hook isn't still in my damn mouth.
まあ、やってみるのが一番じゃな。ちょっと試してみるかの。おお、できたようじゃの。
Yeah, I learned from last time.
釣り糸を切ることができるとルアーが手に入るんじゃ。手に入れたルアーはお主のものじゃ。構図メニュールアー図鑑でお主のルアーを見られるからの。よし、もう一つの方法を教えようかな。今度の方法はお主の体からルアーを外す方法じゃ。ルアーにかかってしまったら水上にジャンプして四角ボタンじゃ。首を振ってうまくいけばルアーが外れるからの。ただしジャンプすると釣り糸が巻かれてしまって釣られやすくなってしまうんじゃ。気をつけるんじゃぞ。よし、練習してみるかの。
Why do I have to do this again? Oh, it's a stronger line this time. I'm running out of energy, I guess. Okay, this isn't going so easily. Okay, I'm at a loss. The circle button is supposed to be there for breaking the line. The line isn't getting any tension on it. Kind of limited with where I can go, too. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this. I can't figure out what else to do. I'm sure that old turtle dude told me, but I don't understand moon language. It was kind of an interesting little thing, though. I do wish that I did understand what was going on. I'm all for unique gameplay ideas. And we got the special thanks. Unless you were born on a leap year. Okay. And we've got Track Gran Turismo 4. Hopefully this month's video will be a little more interesting than last month's.
Gran Turismo has always been about automotive racing and car culture. Some of the newest advances in GT4 address the car enthusiast passion
Dude, this
for
still
driving
looks good.
and the need to show off your cool ride in a beautiful setting. You'll now have a chance to be an international shutterbug with GT
And GT4 even supported 1080p, or 1080i, at least. Which was kind of insane for a PS2 game.
There were two aspects to the game. One was the actual driving, and the other had to do with watching the game with the replay mode. Photo mode adds another element to the enjoyment of watching Gran Turismo.
Imagine traveling to 66 locations around the globe and directing your own photo shoot with any of the cars included in GT4. And these aren't just snapshots. The virtual camera and film you'll be using will have plenty of options and settings to get the perfect picture.
Personally, I love cars, but I also love
But I think
photography.
driving
Including a
games
photo mode was actually part of my
are
dream
kind of like fighting games in that they're such simple concepts that can be done cheaply gameplay-wise, but well, that they're really good for showing off new graphics tech.
Available in real photography for the GT photo mode.
After you've found all the right settings and clicked off some awesome photos, you can save them to the memory card in your PlayStation 2. Then try a slideshow on your TV, or print out a color copy on a USB printer.
Yeah, that was kind of insane.
GT4 continues to espouse the
You could
concept
print
that
your
there is much
pictures
to
from
enjoy about cars
GT4
besides driving.
to a compatible USB
About Gran
printer
Turismo is you still get to do plenty of
directly
driving
from the
anytime you want,
PS2.
and now you get to keep a photo album of your travels. We'll
I wonder
have
if
more
that would
updates
work
on
with
the
my
latest Gran
printer.
Turismo offering as we continue to track GT4.
Shit, I'm gonna have to try that. Okay. Now it's time to dip into the playground. And I guess we're gonna start with Astro Boy. So exit demo. Okay, it's the standard Squaresoft thing. Fire Digibeam. Really? I didn't realize this was a Sonic team joint.
Astro Boy! That's me!
Well, I'm glad he was subtitled. While flying, if you press the X button while holding the left analog stick, you'll perform a quick dash in that direction. You can use it to dodge enemy attacks. You can also grab onto the light posts in the industrial area and swing them like a bat. That sounds like fun. Let's try it. Awesome. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Ah, there we go. Oops. Not the dropping I was intending. It's not letting me move the camera. Okay, this is kind of... I don't like that I can't really lock onto an enemy. Oh. Okay. Holding triangle did that. Ah. Yeah, I can't... The right analog stick is up and down? Also trying, like... Oh! The D-pad controls the camera. Yeah, overall, this game is flawed. Especially with the non-stop sirens going on, that's fun. But yeah, I can't move and turn the camera at the same time. Unless I use my right thumb on the left analog stick and my left thumb on the D-pad. Oh, yeah, I could probably drop this now. Yeah, no kidding. This is one of those things where it's like they're still getting used to how to use dual analog. And this feels like it was one of those Oh, and now L2 and R2 are actually letting me rotate the camera. That was not the case in the city area.
It looks like me.
But it's Mega Man.
What is that?
Welcome, Tobio. I am Dr. Tenma.
Tenma?
I have prepared a special gift for you. This test will prove your worth. Now, Tobio, show me how much you have evolved. Show me how strong you have become.
You can now use the Digibeam. You can defeat enemies or cut through some objects with it. Press the circle button to use it. I was trying to use that during the previous fight. Holy crap! I'm just holding the button down. And it's just obliterating the enemy. Took up a lot of energy, though. That's actually kind of a fun weapon. Okay, that's going. Last one. There we go. I'd say they did a better job of 3D movement with Zone of the Enders. Yeah, I guess I can.
So you're the one they call Astro. Who are you? I am Atlas. I have come to destroy the puppets of the human race. No one controls me. Lies mean nothing to me. I shall destroy you.
Yeah, you probably will.
Finished already?
Wow. That did not do much damage to him. There we go. So the triangle button has an interesting, like, stun attack almost. But it takes up a lot of energy.
Finished already?
Did I get him? Yeah, I guess so. Don't open your chest door in public, dude.
No. How could I lose to a robot slave? This isn't over yet. I'll make you pay for what you did to my arm. I'll be back.
Oh, hey. Not often I actually beat a demo. All right. Next up, Athens 2004. All right. You know, out of all the sports games that are out there, I tend to like the track and field and, you know, Olympic type of stuff a little bit more. Alright, well, we'll try all three. Hold and release L1 for the start. Run using X and circle. Press L1 again to lunge. Okay. Directional buttons for camera angle again. Weird. They didn't say anything about hurdles. Lane 3, egg wiped. Trinidad. Cuba. Okay. So which one am I actually controlling? Senegal. I actually really love the South African flag. I just, it's a cool design.
Take your marks.
I guess I'm Trinidad.
Set.
Nope. Wow. I didn't have a chance. I don't know, it's focusing on Trinidad, but... yeah, guess I was me. Okay. Man, I was hammering on those left and on those buttons too. Maybe it's more of a rhythm thing than just as fast as you can. Time the impact of your run-up with the feet markers. At the X marker, use L1 to time your jump. At the correct time, use L1 again to flip your legs over the bar. Okay. Ooh, wow. Pasty white Austrian, or Australian there. Hey, I did it. Oh, okay. Dang it. Oh, geez, she clipped right through. Dang. I'm not 100% sure on how I'm supposed to be doing this. I suppose practice will do the trick. Alright, try the discus throw. Build up throwing power by performing circular rotations with either left or right analog stick. Be wary of the red foul zone. When the countdown timer reaches 0, the throwing angle gauge will start to increase. Press the L1 to set your throwing angle. So I probably want to use the right analog stick so I can leave my left hand to the throwing angle. That's not the discus throw. Got a British dude this time. Interesting. Okay. That's not very far for a discus throw. I didn't get a good angle on it. Okay. Little better. Probably want to get it right in the middle of the green area there. Okay, that was much better. 50-56? Okay. Still nowhere near even getting out of last place here. Oh, there we go. That should be a good one. There we go. All right. Getting the hang of this minigame a little bit better. Okay, third place. Let's see if I can actually pull off a medal this time. Ah. Too late on the angle. Oh, beautiful. I couldn't have done that much better. Nice. First place, dude. See if I can bring this home. Oh, that may have actually improved. $72.98. Awesome. I'm sorry, Analog Stick. Dude, I blew away second place that time. Awesome. Oh, I didn't get a medal ceremony? That blows. Build your own decathlon. That's kind of interesting. Okay, next up we have Test Drive Eve of Destruction. Yeah, this one I figure is probably not going to be very complicated, but change camera is triangle. Always need to know that one. Oop. Monster. Ow. Oh. They had the car soccer thing going on this far back, huh? Speaking of which, Rocket League was actually not their first attempt at that genre. There was a pretty fun PS3 game called Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Cars. Yes, that's the actual name. And that's what was Rocket League before Rocket League came out. When I heard about Rocket League, I started digging into it, found that, bought it for the PS3, got my my nieces and nephews into it to the point where they actually can rattle off the name of the game too. Figure 8 jump. Okay, so we got a couple of different things on the demo here. We'll go through each of these. Start with the figure 8 jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the figure 8 jump range.
The track is a figure 8. Oh, yeah, watch for traffic in the middle. I think I see what is going to happen here. I love all the shitty looking cars. It's kind of a nice touch. The steering controls are pretty decent. Uh-oh, I'm not going to make that jump. Oh, okay. Fortunately, it doesn't entirely matter. Now I just have to catch up to first place, who shot ahead while we were all faffing about there. Maybe I'll luck out and he'll crash into something. Oh, oh, that was close. Well, I see first place. There he is. Oh, no. I mean, that was cool. Is that first place or 14th? Oh, jeez. I'll take second. That went surprisingly well. That was kind of fun. Gonna have to go back in there and play those other game modes, though. Take out everyone else in the ring. Got it. I'll hold back from the initial scrum. Figure that might be a good idea. Oh, I did a heck of a lot of damage to that car. Killed. If it moves, hit it. Sandwiched. Alright. So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. Yay! 1 point for being the last car. I don't know, that looks like 100 to me. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Two more gameplay modes to go through. Okay, next up is Jump Race. Okay, I like the look of that grungy taxi cab.
The drivers are coming out of the track and getting into position. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. The next event will not
Try to keep it wide open through this section.
And now, it's time for Now there's a good-looking pass. The Widowmaker has taken the lead. Fans, remember to pay close attention to car 49. It's part of tonight's hot dog challenge. If it finishes higher than fifth, everyone is intended to receive the free hot dog. The Widowmaker did not pass go. Ticket is $200 and went straight into the wall. 2 laps to go.
Alright, well, I feel like I'm way out in the lead. I really have no visibility on that. There might be a rear view mirror button, but I feel like I don't want to hazard a look back right now. Whoa. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Whee! Yay! Yeah, basically. So, my friend Matt, that's done console repairs for me, he actually did a lot of, like, dirt track racing. I wonder if he would enjoy this game as well. Ugh. He actually decided to stop doing that and get back to work on console repair, so he's kind of working through his backlog on that. Yeah. I mean, it kind of... Their reputation really got muddied after a time, but yeah, I'll give them that. This is pretty fun. Avoid oncoming... Oh my god. Half of the cars are going in one direction, half of the cars in the other. That's hilarious. Ow. I got it. I almost had that, and then I got caught on a corner. Excuse me, pardon me. Damn it. No quarter. That's not a good message for a company that made its fortune on arcade games. I let up the gas, and I think that's what allowed me to get through that mess. Second place, huh? Who's first? Is it that guy I just passed? Nope, I think it's that guy. Yup. Nice. That was interesting. Okay. That is one of those demos that I probably would have played over and over again. Oh yeah, no doubt. Van Helsing. Alright. From cars to van. Grapple, melee weapon, projectile weapon, aim, finishing move. Got it. Oh, this will be a tonal shift. The one name they all fear. Yep, we got that. Ah, 2 different missions here. Alright. Well, I want to check the options first. Progressive scan video mode. Interesting. Yeah, let's turn that on. Yes, I can see the screen, and it's a hell of a lot clearer now.
The Castle Frankenstein cannot withstand Dracula's destructive power. If you find yourself in need of a quick escape, make haste to the courtyard. There you will find the most efficient form of transport.
Musashi tomorrow, after I poke at my analog pocket a bit, because that should be coming in. She's a queen! Whoops. There goes the controller. Okay. Bye-bye, Teary. Okay. Stop telling me all of this and let me do it. That is a lot of rumble in the controller right now. Ah, good. I was hoping I'd find some life, because I'm taking hits. Ow. Alright, let's go this way. I actually can't complain about the gameplay here. It's simplistic, but satisfying. Oh, I died. Well, let's try the other mission. A little bit, but not quite as stylish, I would say. Gotta look at the Dobby picture while I've got a moment. Yes, but he's on the wrong side of his blanket. He's supposed to be under the blanket, not the blanket under him. Terry's in the position that Annapurna tweeted earlier today right now. Forest Path. But yeah, my my analog pocket should be arriving tomorrow. I've got a bunch of stuff picked out for testing. For Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Game Gear.
It will be my pleasure.
Unfortunately, the other, let's see, I think it's... I can't remember what the other 3 adapters were. Whoops. Oh, I can just hold the button down. I don't have to keep rapidly tapping. That's nice. I can't really jump. At least not long enough to evade the fire and ice they lay down. This doesn't seem fair. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, the other adapters will be TurboGrafx, Neo Geo Pocket Color, and Atari Lynx. So, I do have other ways of playing all of those but the Atari Lynx. But, this will make it a lot easier to do streaming from the machine. Also, I'm actually kind of looking forward to how portable it would be. Because it is like the size of a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Pocket. But a shit ton more powerful. But it comes with a dock that has like HDMI out and all of that. It can you can pair Bluetooth controllers and all that. So yeah. And for how much they put into it and its portable form factor and all of the different systems it handles, it's only $220. Which is like a shit ton cheaper than the Analog SG and Analog NT. I miss Burnout. How'd I get credit for that? Whoa. Lucky I didn't crash there. Ah, there we go. Yeah, another thing I'm kind of looking forward to is trying to figure out how to do like ROM hacks. It doesn't sound like it handles things like the Polymega, where it's like where you import everything, which I don't like that. So hopefully, you know, I can find some information on how I could do that and just import my entire library, have it all on hand. and basically used that as my handheld emulation machine. There we go. Use the Steam Deck for, and then, you know, have that, have the Polymega, have the Steam Deck, have the Series X, have all my bases covered for emulation. Burnout 3 was my favorite before Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise is just too perfect. In fact, if I get done early tonight, I'm tempted to haul that out. Echo Knight Beyond. Alright. I think this is the last playable demo, actually. Sadly, Ace Combat 5 up there next is only a video demo. Check, dash, searchlights, move horizontally left and right, that's strafing. Doesn't use the analog stick, or the right analog stick at all. Alright. Another survival horror. But like, aside from just games to poke at, I've got a Game Shark, I've got the e-reader for the Game Boy Advance, I've got the adapter that lets you play Sega Master System games on the Game Gear, so gonna try a couple of different things. It was a beautiful night for a launch. Everything seemed perfect. After years of waiting, their dream was finally becoming a reality. With a smooth takeoff, Richard and Claudia were launched into space, their only wish to be married on the moon. But the reality of the dream was something that no one could have planned for. As the shuttle started its approach to the lunar station, it began taking heavy damage, and the shuttle plummeted on a crash course with the moon station. After an unknown period of time, Richard woke to find himself right outside the lunar station with no sign of his fiancée. 239,000 miles from the Earth in a ghost-filled lunar station of the near future. Okay, so it's a survival horror game on a lunar space station. I can dig that. Objective: to fulfill the spiritual wish of an evil ghost so that its soul may be at peace. Basic tips: clear away the hazy fog to remove the evil poisoning the ghost's soul. When the main character encounters an evil ghost, his heart rate will climb. Let your rate get too high, and he basically has a heart attack. Okay. Use the surveillance camera to search for ghosts and items from a safe distance. In order to clear off fog, he needs to turn on a ventilator. Is there an employee ID that can be found to help you? Odd that they're giving me that strong of a hint, but I can't look up or down. I like that the health is represented by your heartbeat getting too fast. Oh, hi. Carol, do you not recognize your papa? But you remember Mama, do you not? Oh, I can look up and down using the analog, or the R2 and L2. It's just been the two of us since Mama died. Carol, you have left me too. I was looking forward to our trip together. You've forgotten everything. Carol, how could you forget your own papa? Somehow, this is calming me down. Went from 80 to 79 beats per minute. Okay, what do we got here? Wait, what? My heartbeat went up really fast for a moment. Room 102, room 103, main residential hallway. 105, 106. Okay. This bed isn't made. I kind of thought it looked like someone was in, under the blankets. A pinup hangs on the wall. Thanks for describing it. Ah, an employee ID. So I need to go to room 102 then. Alright, let's take a look at room 103. The table's rather messy. Whoops.
Stop all that nonsense talk about ghosts.
Ever since we found that stone, strange things have been happening.
Don't worry about it. Our director's pleased, and that's what matters. There won't be any more oxygen shortages. It'll actually be nice to work here.
But Mr. Gold...
Listen, Alan. We just work here. We do what we're told without question. Right, let's go.
Very descriptive of everything that's going on here. Small electronic device. The screen is illuminated. No pinup in this room. That must have been what was freaking me out earlier.
Where am I now? What sort of place is it here? Fog. This fog created that ghost. Somehow, I must find a way to clear this fog. What? Whoa!
I like the idea of them just, like, telling the story without showing faces. That's tricky to do, but they're doing it effectively here. Hi. Maybe that's what I picked up earlier. Because I could hear her. So she's probably just walking up and down the hallway. Alright. So. This is good. She's walking past 102. I need to be able to get to 102. Oh, wait. She just went in 102. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll come back to that later, but that'll be useful to know when it's safe to go to room 102. Aw, cute. Books and a CD player. Yep, because they're still using CD players in the far future. Nope, nothing here. Alright. Let's check out room 106. That's definitely something. Whoops. Oh, this is the end of the demo. Thanks for playing. Age Tech. Okay. They had a pretty good track record on the PS2. All right. Watch the video for Ace Combat 5: The Unsung War.
Product not yet rated.
The Ace Combat tech demo, or like cutscenes from 4 on, were always amazing. Oh, hell yes.
Things that I need to know. The song of the bird echoed in words.
Who do you think's covering up the battle?
Listen, the only thing across that ocean is Murska Air Base. That's Yuktobanian territory.
Yuktobania just declared war. They've launched an offensive simultaneously, too.
But haven't we been allies with the Ukes since the war 15 years ago?
Captain's probably hating this more than anybody. He used to have a lady friend over in Yuktobania.
That's just an old war wound now.
Captain, 2 enemy planes on your 6.
We can't defend the area with just 4 planes. Oh yeah, just weave through the missiles. What are you, nuts? On your right. Hey, Grim, that's yours.
I'm going down. We can't let them crush our chance for peace.
That's what I hate about war. No matter who starts it, it always comes to this.
I'd play some Ace Combat 5, but I've probably Ace Combated you guys out by now.
As a dark demon. As a demon, it uses its power to rain death upon the land, and then it dies. However, after a period of slumber, Rosgrace returns.
Such a fantastic series, though. I can't wait to see what they do next. Ooh. I wonder if they'll get into Ace Combat or into PSVR 2. That would be cool.
I realize these people may well be the story I was looking for all this time. In fact, I was sure of it.
Hell yeah. There is no reason a flight game series has to go as hard as Ace Combat does. And really no one else even tries to compete. Like the only other flight game that comes close as far as like, you know, quality and polish is Flight Simulator, but that's a completely different experience. Area 51, huh? That was always fun in the arcade.
Audio log, December 5th, MedLab 6, Dr. R. Green.
Today is an exciting day as we embark on a new chapter in human genetics. I am extremely anxious to see the data. Understanding this new genome may lead to a renaissance in bioengineering. We have successfully brought the subject into cryostasis.
Somehow I don't think this is like the arcade, port of the arcade game.
We believe the podocs along the abdomen may function as some sort of defense mechanism, possibly secreting a pathogen or toxin when threatened. Conventional genetic analysis of the pathogen suggests that it uses reverse transcription to infect new cells. It appears to be mutating rather quickly and unpredictably. Stand
Ew.
by. Everything is going extremely well.
This is the early bird, ready for deployment. Do you copy? All right, go hot. I'm headed to the search point. Keep the time, baby. Find the numbers.
Oh, 60 frames per second. Nice. Wait, was that a zombie with a gun?
It's Has Team 2. It all started when some large creature attacked us. Creature? That was an alien. Here they come again. Assistance. Repeat. We could use some assistance.
This almost feels very Half-Life-ish. Notable among the voice actors are David Duchovny as Ethan Cole, Marilyn Manson as Edgar the Ancient and Powerful Grey Alien, and Nolan North as McCann. Let's see here. I was hoping to see if it was... if they used the Half-Life engine or something. But it doesn't sound like it. Picking off Ewoks. Bop it! Twist it! September 21st, 2004, I assume. Street Racing Syndicate. And that's our last video.
Product not
I think
yet
we
ready.
saw a video demo for this last week, too. No. This... Okay. I think this just popped up as, like, the randomly chosen video to play coming in when I was checking out the disc pre-stream. That's why it seemed familiar. All right, so that's it for disc number 84. I think I am going to play a little bit of Burnout Paradise to close out the night. I need to take a quick break, though, and then I'll be right back. So hold on for a few. Okay. Looks like capture device isn't happy. There we go. I'm sure I can find some stuff to do to take up a half an hour on this. Gonna mute the video capture until I'm into the game so I don't get flagged for Paradise City again. That's gonna go vroom vroom, indeed. Oh, crap. Hold on. That was almost bad. Okay. I didn't have my old save downloaded. And if I had left that for too long, it would have uploaded the new save and gone, hey, this is a new save. We should overwrite the old one. And all of my progress would have been lost. Which, on this game, isn't that big of a problem to me, because then I get to play it all over again, but, you know. Oh, well, you should give them back. Okay, good. I'm glad that was a misspelling. I don't think I've done much with the bikes. Let's take a look at the legendary cars. Oh, yeah, okay. So we've got basically the DeLorean. The Ghostbusters vehicle. Kit from Knight Rider. And then I'm guessing this is supposed to be like, yeah, the car from Dukes of Hazzard. Use Ecto 1? Alright. I was going to do the, Back to the Future, but let's see here. No, I want to do... Now we'll keep it on red. Okay. So, as you're driving along, I'm going to turn this up a bit. Yep. It's not the right sound, though. Yep. Oops. Dang it, I thought I could slip in between. Whoa! Oh, look at that! Landed on my tires! Whoops. Spun a little too far. There we go. Come on. Get in there. Hold on. I was trying to bring up the okay. Yeah, 3 seconds, 78. Because basically that road is just that little bit that I've done, that I did just there. All right. Back up a little bit more so we can get a running start. All right, let's see if we can set a new time here. Ah, damn it. That's not gonna help. That's gonna help even less. How much farther did I have? Oh, I was so close. Alright, let's try that again. Ah! I've heard that. I just never really, I still haven't watched it. I was close that time, though. Let's see here. Let's bring up the map really quick. Where is the nearest... Okay, across the bridge. Down this way. And take a right. I was kind of hoping for the, you know, where. Who needs doors? Where we're going, we don't need doors. Oh, crap. I passed the junkyard. What in the world is going on? Yeah, I haven't seen that one either, but I kind of want to. There we go. Okay, so I do want to show off the 88 special here because it's kind of fun. Aside from looking cool. No, but it can do this. Yeah. Get this thing up to 88 miles an hour and you'll see some serious shit. Although it doesn't actually do anything. It's just the hover thing, which is awesome enough on its own. Let's see if I can set a new record for 7th here. Yeah, time road rule beaten. Oh, that's an unbroken... So, with those Burnout Paradise billboards, there is a goal to break all of them. And you can tell which ones have been broken before or not. And that one has not yet been broken. So let's fix that. See that one up ahead that's kind of flickering? That one I've broken before. Alright, so I need to find my way up there. Yeah, I had to turn off all the music. Because I was even getting copyright hits on classical music on this game. I'm like, you know what? Screw you then. Ah, damn it. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. 60 to 0 in 0.0 seconds. Yeah, and it was one of those things where it's like copyrighted by the Philharmonic. That, like, the, you know, orchestra that plays the music. Not the actual, you know, person who wrote the music, because obviously Mozart ain't going to give a fuck about his copyright nowadays. How do we get to that one? I know I have to get up on top of there.
My granddaddy was in the Navy, a sailor with a car in every port.
Maybe I have to jump from the parking garage.
His old aircraft carrier. Of course, you won't be able to see much when you're ripping through it at 200 miles an hour. Keep it dialed in. This is Captain Atomica.
I agree. I think the problem is that it was that game soundtrack rights stuff tends to be patterned after like radio and you know, other methods of rebroadcast that really don't fit. Yep, that's exactly what I have to do. That really don't fit how games work. Or movies. You know? You can say, all right, you've got the right to put this in your movie, and then you know, you're done from there. But you're kind of screwed in the game space because, like, your game basically gets delisted if whoever holds the rights doesn't want you to have them anymore, or your contract expires. There we go. If I was ever in the position to put something like that together, where I actually had to put, you know, license some music, I would definitely be writing the contract in a way that basically, you know, made sure that I could re-release the game as needed. Screw fast construction. Okay, let's see here. Oops, nope. There we go. I've got a particular place in mind. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't begrudge them getting the money that's due them because things are difficult in that way right now. Because for quite a while, most income for music artists wasn't from, like, album sales, but from, you know, merch and concerts. And obviously that kind of got fucked up. Just had to poke that down really quick. But I definitely think that there's a lot of room for reform and compromise. Am I going the right way? Yes, yes I am. Okay, here we go. Why there's a ski jump on a tropical island, I'll never know, but I love that it's here. Whee! Da 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 da. Okay. I think I'm going to, well, I'm right near, junkyard here. Ah, damn it. Let's just, bring this up here. And, oh yeah, I entirely agree. There need to be better rules for the whole thing. And, the problem, though, is that to change those rules, you have to change a lot of laws. You have to change the course of an entire set of gigantic industries. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I hope it does someday, but it's not going to be anytime soon. So, I'm going to wrap it up now. And we are going to go raid Fortifier. He's playing the original Duke Nukem. So that will be fun. He's kind of, if I remember correctly, he's in the process of moving, and he's like using phone tethering to stream right now. Or wait, no, that's right. He said he was in Panama City. So yeah, he's there. So, but yeah. So I guess retro games are good for that. But anyhow, like I said, tomorrow night I should have the Analog Pocket on hand. We're not going to go through all of its paces, but I do want to show it off a little bit. And then we'll work more on Samurai Legend Musashi. But thanks to everybody for dropping by tonight. Always appreciate it. Rest well when you do, but in the meantime, enjoy Fortifier.